Hello everyone, it's Wednesday the 7th of July and it's challenge day, and this week we have the grocery store, which is another story style challenge set, and we've got charged shooters to help us this week, although not sure how much help they will be on many of these maps. So as I say, it's a story challenge. So I'll explain the story as we go along, but we start by going on a shopping trip. And what we got to do is get across the courtyard, the forecourt to the shop. We start just to the left over here, and we've just got to get to exit. There is a tank, so beta and scouts, beta and couple of bruisers will get you through most difficulties. You could use a shooter on this one with a cripple weapon, just to keep the tank at bay whilst you're herding the rest of them. Quite an easy one, not too many issues on it. The main thing is to keep that tank out the way of you. So once we've crossed towards the shop and got on the exit, we go into the shop. And we've got to, this map's called Clear Out Sale. So like in the show, when they bang on the windows to get all the walkers' attentions and go in and kill them all, that's what we're doing here. There's 16 walkers and a tank to kill. The worst bit about this map, the maps on this set, are the shelves themselves causing blind corners. You've got to the left, you've got dark areas, you have no idea what's round there until you put your head round, and the same on the right. Usual spy team on this one, or Sasha Assault Shane, go left and hope there's not too much there, or that you can get charged up quick enough to stun whatever's there, and then just stay to the left and middle, because there's quite a lot to the right. So make sure you've killed everything in this area, and then you can line yourself up to see what's around the corner. Using a decimator will obviously stun round the blind corners, so it's a good weapon to use. But yeah, it's a standard kill all walkers map. Once we've cleared out the initial walkers, we've got to grab the loot. So this time you've got to search the boxes, 3 out of 5 is it? Usual find the boxes map, using Pizza Glen in there somewhere to be able to open and attack, or open and move out of the way. Got the same problem with the blind corners round the shelves, so be careful with that, especially on the first box to the left. There can be a walker up in that top corner next to it. I imagine this a beta, a bruiser, scout team will be best for it. Earlier levels where you still can kill them with threat reduction weapons, keep the threat down, you'll find it quite easy. As you get higher up, it becomes one of the harder maps on the set. I did find quite a good use for gore, where you could send Glenn off to open a couple of boxes. We did have charged warriors last time, which helped. You could go and open a few boxes and then split up and leave one with Glenn on the on gore. Whether it worked the same this time with charged shooters, I'm not sure. But yeah, keep the threat down, and when it gets harder, hope to start with Glenn charged, Bruiser Glenn charged, to stun the initial walkers and hopefully get your warrior beta charged up. I suppose spy team could work quite well on it as well. It would take forever, but you could slowly inch your way around the map, opening them as you go. But yeah, that's I remember this one being really tricky at high level. So once we've got the loot, we need to get out, and we're using the emergency exit, as the map's called. So we're running towards the door, which takes 4 turns to open. There's 2 normal walkers in the end zone there, which you need to deal with. But once you've dealt with those, all the walkers come come at you from inside the shop, sort of to the right and left of this doorway. So early levels, quickly killing the initial two and then stunning and building a stun wall. Higher levels, you're probably going to want an assault and charging up an assault. Possibly, I'm going to give it a go. I'm not sure if it'll work, but a Yumiko leading princess and shooter team. Hopefully with the shooters being able to kill the initial walkers over there, and then using one with cripple, one with fire to set some statuses up so you can get princess charged. I don't know if it'll work, it might do, but looking forward to trying something slightly different and actually using Yumiko in lead for a change. Until then though, herding and stunning is going to be your best bet. So once we've got out the shop, we're back in the forecourt, and this time we're starting where we entered the shop, and we've got to get back over the shop forecourt to the left, but there's an armoured tough walker we got to kill on the way. Beta or Daryl lead on this one, keeping the threat down and slowly kill everything at lower levels. And when it gets higher, you're looking at a spy team. It will fill up, but you can just keep everything stunned, work your way along the bottom, because there's no incoming at the bottom. It all comes out above you, and just work your way up and around. I was using Sasha Assault Shane last time we had this, and if you can time the explosion, you can clear a massive path to the exit, which is on the left here, and get to the exit. And then once we've got over to where we started, we need to get back to the truck to get away. So working your way across to the truck door, which takes 3 turns to open. It is flashing red, so when you start working on the door with someone, you get spawns along this bottom line. Early on, you can keep the threat reduction, get the threat down until you start opening the door. Take care of the riot, open the door, and then herd backwards and forwards as they come in. At a higher level, again, you're looking at a way of getting on that door and then keeping everything stunned. So using Sasha and an assault to probably Yumiko to keep everything stunned. Make yourself a nice little cocoon over by the door, and it shouldn't cause you too much of a problem just getting charged at the beginning. So those are the maps this week. And yeah, it's all right challenge set. There's a bit of everything. Most of them will turn into spy fests at high levels, but which maps don't nowadays. I'll try and get some more commentary videos this week. Sorry I didn't get any last week, or not many last week. I'll try and get some done quite early Wednesday, and then try and get some more done towards the end of the challenge at higher level as well. Try and make up for my poor showing last week. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.